Understanding, Mr. Speaker, the difference between Todd Akin talking about rape versus the abortion plank in the platform, I understand there is that distinction. Nevertheless, the question, social issues versus economic issues, as being a big motivator for women, is a question.
Let me just take a second to disagree with Carly. I think Todd Akin was the choice of the people of Missouri. I think Todd Akin has publicly apologized. And I think that, and the last poll shows he's beating the Democratic senator. I think that we ought to go on from that. Karl Rove said some terrible things on Friday for which he has apologized, which should remind us. People make mistakes. The Vice President of the United States...
He was joking about if he shows up, murdered somewhere.
No, in the age of Gabby Giffords, it is not a joke to say that a member of Congress ought to get murdered. And I'm frankly fed up with the one-sided bias, okay? Let me give you two examples. Vice President of the United States goes to a black audience and says, if the Republicans win, you will be in chains. Now, how can Biden remain as vice president? Where's the outrage over deliberate racism? Now, we talk about people saying things they ought to get off tickets. How come Biden shouldn't get off a ticket? Second example, the Democratic Party plank on abortion is the most extreme plank in the United States. The President of the United States voted 3 times to protect the right of doctors to kill babies who came out of an abortion still alive. That plank says tax-paid abortion at any moment meaning partial birth abortion. That's a 20% issue. The vast majority of women do not believe that taxpayers should pay to abort a child in the 8th and 9th month. Now, why isn't it shocking that the Democrats on the social issue of abortion have taken the most extreme position in this country, and they couldn't defend that position for a day if it was made clear and vivid as all the effort is made to paint Republicans?
I'm a Planned Parenthood Democrat on the issue of choice, and I think that is where the country should be. That is where many, many women in this country are. And I am glad there are people running for the presidency who will defend that position. Period. Paragraph. End it.
Newt, I guess the question, too, is whether you're seeking, even in the Akin example, of this kind of, to seek an equivalency between that and, say, Biden, who was using language that Republicans have used about, the regulatory shackles, as opposed to making an overt
Biden was not talking to a black audience about regulatory shackles. Okay, but let me go back to Tom's point, because so you think it's acceptable to have a party committed to tax-paid abortion in the 8th and 9th month, and you think that's a sustainable position in the United States if the news media spend as much time on the extremism of the Democrats as they spend trying to attack us? They would not be able to adopt that plank this week.
Yeah, I do believe that's a defensible position, but I also believe I'm here as a journalist. I'll let the Democratic Party defend it.